I am constantly hearing that the dating world right now, like in 2026, 2025, is the trenches. And I just wanted to say, it has always been the trenches, or at least like in my lifetime, I guess, it's been the trenches. And I'm grateful every day that I'm not out there because I had some horrible dating experiences. Partly because when I was 18, my mom, well, okay, yeah, I'll just say it. It's okay, mom, if you're watching this. But she told me to never say no to a first date. And I didn't. And it was horrible. I went on some like actually insane first dates. One of them with like an actual psycho. So I wanted to tell you guys about that date specifically while I try to make my way up in League 2. So let me set the scene because I literally cannot it makes me uneasy knowing this guy is out there. He seemed so normal. He seemed so normal when I first met him. And I think that's the most concerning part to me because oh my gosh, I didn't realize he had vines my tower, bruh. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm getting a lot of damage. Anyways, he seemed so normal. He was not. Spoiler, he was not. Anyways, so hopefully that kills the witch. I was a sophomore in college when I met this guy. I was just casually, is he gonna, I've got to get ready if he powers up. Let's go. I was walking back from class. I was walking to my dorm. I went to NYU, so we would like walk around New York City to get to our classes. There's no campus. And I made eye contact with this guy. And we were like, I was just like crossing the street. He was sitting on a city bike, which is like one of those like rent-a-bikes in big cities. And he was super cute, okay? No, like I'm in a relationship now. I'm not saying he was any cuter than my current boyfriend or anything. Just at the time, I thought he was super cute. For where I was at in life. So we made eye contact and oh my God, okay, that worked out so well. We made eye contact and I literally got butterflies. I was like, we are like making eye contact. Oh my God, that cute guy is like looking at me. There's just no way. She should not have survived that. This cute guy's looking at me. So as I was walking by him, he like stopped me or like, I guess like called me over. I can't remember exactly how he did it. And asked for my number, which was already a green flag. Firstly, we like had this meet cute, which was like exactly what every girl hopes for. I feel like every girl wants a little meet cute action, not like having to meet on Hinge or something. Like, I don't know, there's nothing wrong with Hinge, but I was quite excited about this guy. And he didn't ask for my Snapchat or my Instagram. He literally, okay, first dub. He asked for my number, which is a huge green flag because the last thing you want is a guy who's like, send a selfie, what you look like. I guess in this case, it wouldn't be like that, but I like go to my dorm, we are texting and he's like, hey, I'd really like to take you on a date. And we hadn't even texted much, but this was another green flag to me at the time because one of the things I hated so much about dating was you'd like match with someone on a dating app or like you talk to someone and you'd clearly be interested in each other. Like you actually would have chemistry, but your conversation would never make it out of the chat. If that makes sense, like you would just kind of like forever, you would just, oh boy. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if that log did anything. Whatever. No damage on that side. He just zapped my tower for nothing. I really don't think he was at 10 elixir, but whatever. So I didn't like it when we would just like have conversations and then it would just die in the app. I thought that was so stupid. So I would normally be like, let's meet up, whatever. So he already was on that. He was like, let's go to coffee by, I think it was Bryant Park. Or maybe it was it was Madison Square Park. Let's go to coffee. Like, I think you're so cute. Like, oh my gosh, it was just so perfect. And he seemed so normal. Then we get to the date. So it's like a few days from when we like first met. Oh no, I don't have any elixir. Maybe he was actually a 10 elixir and he wasn't just flexing on me. Okay. We're gonna have to get a little creative here So we're gonna do Evo Skellies, and hopefully they don't all die with the... Okay, it worked out. Evo Skellies are the best fucking card in the world. I will never go back to Evo Musketeer, although it doesn't really matter now that there's Hero. Anyways. So we go meet up at Bryant Park, and we're meeting up at this coffee shop nearby. It's called like Morning Coffee or something, I don't remember. And I get there at the time we had like originally planned, and it was kind of a trek for me because I didn't live near there, but like I think it was like a 30 or 40 minute commute. But I'm telling you, this guy was seemingly perfect. So I am sitting at that coffee shop for 30 minutes. He was 30 minutes late, which, you know, I was like he was texting me during, and he was like, I'm so sorry, there are like subway delays. And that happens honestly in New York City so often, so I really wasn't stressing about it, I guess. Like, it didn't seem like a major red flag to me at the time. So I just kind of let it slide. He finally showed up after oh my gosh, please come back. Please come back. Sorry, my iPad is being so weird recently. It should be back now. I'm not really sure why it's been doing that. But just know I was cooking this guy, so it's not really an issue. You know, just like, you know that. I'm literally just like, you know, whatever. So he gets there super late. It's fine. He is not really apologetic. Like, I feel like if you're late, even if it is subway delays, you normally want to be like, I'm so sorry about that. I should have left earlier. I should have checked if there were delays. I don't know. Maybe that's me being picky. But again, I thought this guy was the greatest thing ever. Like, the greatest person or whatever. So I really didn't mind. Oh, wow. He predicted that. That sucks. Shoot. I might actually be in trouble here. I don't know what the word... I was looking for like a specific word. And there are minions on my tower. And he's just spamming me right now. So, oh my gosh. Okay, I cannot talk about anything right now because I'm about to lose. Oh, wow. That happened so fast. So, okay, he's late, but he goes, like, we're at the coffee shop, you know. And, you know, I'm not someone who's like, you need to buy my coffee, but I think it's a nice gesture. Often, like, I always would offer when I would go on dates just to be nice or to make sure that things weren't awkward, I guess. Or, like, sometimes I would pay for guys, just especially if I didn't like them. I would pay for their coffee because I would feel really bad. Like, I would insist, whatever. So he goes, let me get your order. I'll go order for you. And I was like, oh my God, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. So I told him I wanted like a iced latte. That's my usual order. And he goes to the counter and orders. And then like 5 minutes later, his coffee comes out. He had gotten like an Americano, I think. We sat there for another like 5 minutes. My coffee hadn't come out. I was like, dang, like it's taking a little while. Or no, actually at this point, I think it still made sense because I feel like 5 minutes to make his coffee, 5 minutes to make mine. There weren't a lot of people like working there at the time. And then 10 minutes passed, no coffee yet. And I was like, okay, this is odd. Like, I'm surprised they're taking so long on the coffee. And he went, oh yeah, I know, that is odd. Like, mine was ready so fast. 15 minutes passed. Guess whose coffee is still not out? So we're sitting there and I went, should I go ask about my coffee? Like, maybe they forgot. And he went, no, I think you need to go order it. What? That was okay. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll go order it. Because he had literally told me, like, I forgot to mention, he had literally told me to, like, save a table and, like, get a seat. So I guess that meant, like, I was supposed to get up after him, but it was just, like, a really weird miscommunication. Because in my experience, when I was dating, guys would ask for my order and then order it. Like, I guess maybe he just meant it more as, like, a conversation starter or something. But I don't really get why he wouldn't clarify that, I guess. Or, like, he clearly did not see me order the coffee. So maybe that's just me being a brat, okay? Maybe it is, and let me know if that's the case, because that would actually... Oh, I think I missed the tower. I did not. That would be pretty embarrassing if I'm sitting here, like, whining about him not ordering my coffee. But I thought it was kind of weird. Whatever though, this guy was still super cute to me and I thought he was so great. Okay, I think I'm gonna go other side actually and just see if I can get something going because I am not getting to his tower. Okay, so then we like get our coffees and we're like, okay, we're right next to the park. Let's go like hang out in the park and get to know each other. We sit down in the park. This one might be a little like TMI. I don't know if I should say it online, but I'm going to anyways because I have free will. I think I'm just gonna loop. Okay. Sorry guys. Sorry. I hate getting those comments. Sometimes people comment like, it's painful seeing you lose. It's like, sorry. Anyways. Okay, so we're getting to know each other. The first question he asks me, or one of the first, aside from like, you know, how are you doing? What do you do? He asks if I'm a virgin. Sorry, mom and dad, if you're watching. Which was so bizarre. Like, that is just such a weird and personal question to ask on a first date. So I just said I don't feel comfortable answering that. Like, I do not feel like there's any reason this random guy I'm on a first date with, do not know at all, is asking me that. So then I was like, okay, he still seems great. He's just a little awkward for asking that. But like, hey, maybe he got nervous, you know, giving him the benefit of the doubt because I thought he was super cute and whatnot. And then he proceeds to like tell me, basically he was obsessed with astrology. And I don't think there's, why did he do that? I wonder, oh, because he wanted to get the tower. Maybe he didn't notice I had all of those other troops there. But he just saved my musketeer a little bit more. Okay, weird move. But anyways, so then he's apparently super into astrology. And so he, like, it's not just like, oh, what's your sign? It was like, here is the science behind astrology and what sign you are and your moons and whatever. Oh boy, I've put emotes back on and it stresses me out so much. So anyways, he's telling me all of these things about me that he knows because of my sign, but not only my sign, because of my moon and my stars. And no hate to astrology people, okay? I'm going. He keeps like doing a super negative elixir trade. So I'm just gonna take advantage of that. Yeah, not gonna work, buddy. Not gonna work. That's why I sent my ice golem. Actually, I forgot he had tornado completely. So, okay, I keep losing my train of thought because of this game, and I'm still losing when I do that. So I will get it together. I promise. Okay. So. He's telling me all this. This was already quite the turnoff. I am not interested in that. And it was weird that he continued telling me things about myself, even though I said I don't believe in astrology. It just was starting to get weird vibes. So then he's like, okay, I was saying like, okay, I think I gotta run soon. Not really feeling this guy anymore. He was turning out to be just like not compatible with me, I guess. Like I just didn't feel like we were, oh goodness. Didn't feel like we were a good match anymore. Guys, is this gonna be 3 losses in a row? Okay, it's fine. We're almost the same. And so I was like, yeah, I think I gotta run. I gotta study, you know. I was in college, whatever. And he goes, what? No, I had this whole day planned for us. And this is really bizarre. It was like, wait a minute. So apparently he had planned for us to go to Six Flags or like some amusement. No. It was Coney Island because they have a theme park there. That was his plan for our first date. He was planning on an actual 6-hour date, which is scary. Like it's just, we don't know each other at all. So this was super weird and a red flag for sure. But I literally was just like, okay, I have free will. I can say no, obviously. So I said, no, I gotta run. He was like pretty hurt about that. He was unhappy. He was like, what? No, I had this whole day planned. It was gonna be so fun. Mind you, I don't know this guy. I do not know him. Oh, I saved the Evo Skelly. Oh, I forgot about Tornado, you guys. I forgot about Tornado. Bruh, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, now we got a risky move going. Hopefully it works though. And hopefully I can get the turret down. and help out a little bit here. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't see a way out of this one yet again. Okay, we're going again because I'm so desperate. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, the turret should have come down. I don't understand why the turret didn't come down. Okay, we're just gonna start. We're gonna start fireball cycling, I guess. No, but he's way up in damage. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work, guys! Don't tell me to fireball cycle. Okay. I think I lost, guys. Anyways, so he's like super weird about that. But that's not even the worst part. And I know I'm already 3 games in, but I haven't explained the rest of the date because the rest of the date got so much worse. And then afterwards, this is gonna be like a super long video, I guess. So that happens. Then I literally was like, okay, like I'll stay for a little longer, but I didn't plan to spend the whole day, you know, with you because I don't know you. So he's like, okay, that works. Like just a few more minutes or whatever, maybe 30 more minutes. Very nice. Proceeds to tell me all about his ex who was psycho and crazy. Usually a red flag if someone, firstly, it's a red flag to like rant about your ex on a first date. But secondly, to like say your ex is a psycho even though you dated for months is like usually like a little suspicious in my opinion, because why was she so psycho? Like if she were that crazy, why were you dating her? Which is just my 2 cents on that, but that was weird, but it was fine again. Like I've been on dates where guys talked about their exes all the time. So I just don't know if he's gonna make it there if he's a level 18. Oh, I just wasted my cannon. So during these 30 minutes, while he's talking about his ex, he like reaches for my hand and he like wants to hold hands. Weird again. I know I'm saying weird like this whole video, but weird again because, okay, hopefully I can get him off the tower. Let's go. Because it was the first date and I feel like that's just too romantic or intimate when you don't know each other at all. So I said no. I said I don't want to. Oh, he went, oh, okay, no worries, no worries. Then 5 minutes later, grabs my hand again. And I said, no, I don't want to hold hands right now. And he said like, oh yeah, so sorry, so sorry. Uh-oh. And then, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Bro, I just lost so badly. Don't even know what to say. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You guys don't care, right? I hope you don't care. Maybe you do. Maybe this is like the most irritating thing you've ever experienced. I don't know. So then, I'm just so cooked here. Oh my gosh, I'm so effing cooked. Okay. Ruh-roh. So then he tries again, and I know this sounds fake. It sounds like I'm lying about all of this. Oh, oh my God. This is so embarrassing. But I don't want to have to retell the story. Like, I don't want to refilm because I know this is going to be so brutal for you guys. Whatever. 3 crowd is crazy. So, okay. Where was I? So yeah, it was like 3 times when I said like, please don't. And he was very pushy about holding my hand, which is, I don't know. This was the point where I was like, I'm going to go home. I have to study. So he's like, oh, I'll walk you home. No. Like literally, I cannot tell you how badly I did not want him to walk me home, to know where I lived, to like spend more time with him, to get even closer with him. So I said no. I said I'd rather walk alone. So he just like starts like walking with me. And like, it's different from being followed, right? Like it's not as bad, I would say, as being followed necessarily, but it was just like, what do I do? Like I literally told him, I don't want you to walk me home. And he still was. And so, come on, Cannon, do something. Oh my God, this is so frustrating. I'm on such a losing streak. So that was weird. So then I was like, seriously, I don't want you to walk me home. I will be fine. And he went, okay, sure. And then tried to kiss me. He literally leaned in for a kiss. And so I said no, and like was literally like, I just want to go home. And so he finally let me. He finally stopped being a creep and let me walk home without him. I immediately, like, when I got home, was like, this was super weird. Like, called my friend about it, told her all about it, and I was like, this guy was such a creep. So she went, okay, block him. You need to make sure he can't contact you anymore, because it was just too weird. Like, nothing he did was like crazy bad, right? Like, he didn't do anything horrible, but he was such a creep. So, oh boy. Okay, Rocket, I guess. So I'm going to try to split up his push a little bit more because I cannot handle... Okay, I got a little damage, I think. I wasn't looking. I was looking at the stupid Sparky. So I like go to block him after the call because I totally agreed with my friend. What do I see in his messages? Paragraphs, okay? Like, it was like, I can't even remember most of the texts because I like skimmed them and then immediately blocked him. But it was like, essentially, from what I remember, it was like, I'm so sad you didn't want to walk, like, you didn't want me to walk you home or like hold my hand. Like, I feel like we're really a good match. So I block him and I was like, this is getting so, oh my gosh, I just went right into the Sparky. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, sorry. Oh. Okay. He kind of wasted some elixir there, I think. So anyways, so I go to my Instagram. We had not, like, it was like a few hours later, maybe the next day. We had not met on Instagram. Like, I had never given him my Instagram, but he had found me, which is not that hard. Like, I did have my name and whatnot. Like, it wasn't that hard to find it, to be fair. Like, he wasn't that creepy, but in my DMs, it got worse. It was literally like, I am in love with you. Like, I think we are such a good match. Like, why aren't you responding to my texts? So I blocked him on there. No big deal. Like, I was just like, this is just gonna be over soon. It'll be fine. So then I get this like follow request and oh boy, it's some company account. I remember he had told me he worked in tech. Now, did he work in tech? That's kind of up to your own interpretation because he had a startup that wasn't really like he wasn't working on it, he told me, but he did technically have a startup that was like it was VR. So like I think that counts, I would say, but like I don't know that it counts as like your job. I don't know. Maybe that's just me being like extra picky here. Okay, he's going on that side now. Oh, I just gave him so much rocket value. So anyways, he found me on his company account, kept sending me those weird messages. I had a second Instagram account like a year later because I wanted to like post my own photos without people on my main page seeing them. He found me on there. Like one day I was going through my comment section and there was this like text, from this guy, and it was a poem about how beautiful I was and how amazing I was, and how badly he wanted to be with me. And I look and it's him from a third account, dude. Or maybe it was the second. I don't think I had blocked him on that platform. And so okay, we did it, guys. We did it. We made it. Anyways, that was it. He was so creepy and stalkerish, and it was so weird because he seemed so normal and so cool until he wasn't. So anyways, thank you so much for listening. Sorry it was so long, and sorry for all the losses.